Before you do anything, you need to highlight a problem and talk and tease, paint an opportunity. Tease the opportunity that they might have in front of them.
We've got 3 don'ts and 3 do's when it comes to expanding and getting better results in your pitching in 2026.
If you're a photographer, filmmaker, social media manager, designer, you need to learn how to pitch in 2026. Maybe you already know how to pitch, but it's been a while and you feel like your pitches could use a little bit of a refresh. Well, this video is going to be great for you because we're going to be breaking down 3 things that are going to really help you increase the quality of your pitches come 2026. And hopefully by the end of this episode, you'll feel really encouraged and inspired to send off your next pitch. And this stuff really works. Just want to jump on into this. We're actually going to do this episode today in 10 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes. We're going to drop all 3 bombs about pitching in 10 minutes. It's going to be short, sweet, and really actionable for you.
We are actually timing ourselves.
Yeah, I'm actually going to turn on this timer. But this stuff also works. We are going to Hawaii in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 and a bit weeks because you pitched a brand to do a shoot in Hawaii and they said yes. And we used the things that we're going to be talking about today in this episode. And just another example, Owen Rossi, shout out to Owen from Native Release from Montana. He runs a content agency. He went through our 6-week Creative Rise Mastermind and he used to send out so many pitches. He was doing like 200, 250 pitches per month easily. And he actually had a 1 out of 40 pitches he sent would actually get a response. So not a great response rate. He made some of the changes that we're going to be talking about today, and he now gets a 3 out of 10 response rate. That's an 1,100% increase. But the best part is he went from $4,000 a month in recurring retainers for his content agency to $25,000 per month. And there's a lot of things Owen did really, really well in order to make that happen, but he attributes how he changed his pitching style to really, really helping that become possible. So excited to break this down. I'm going to get the timer on here. I'm excited about this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Do you think we can do it?
I know I can. You're longer winded than I am, but I know I can.
But we're going to get into it. 3 points, 10 minutes on the clock right there. Just started it. So point number 1, when you are pitching, okay, make sure in 2026, when you are pitching, you're not just yapping about yourself. Brands don't care about you until they realize you care about them. So point number 1 is before you do anything, you need to highlight a problem and talk and tease, paint an opportunity. Tease the opportunity that they might have in front of them. When you can show that you understand what they're up against, you also understand what could be possible for them, they feel like they can go, this is someone we should actually engage with because they see what we see. They see a future that we're excited about. They also understand that. So what you don't want to do is you do not want to, again, yap on about yourself. A lot of people's pitches look like, I've been doing this for this long. I shoot on this camera body system, or I've worked with this client and we should work together. I'm a photographer. No, you want to get into something that actually is talking about an opportunity that's in front of them, a need they have, and a potential problem they might be up against because they're hiring you to solve that problem, to fit that hole and really help them walk into the future. So It's really important right off the bat. You talk about the opportunity the brand's hoping to go after, the problem they face, and you really want to talk about why it matters now. That is what a good pitch is going to contain, which is what's going to get a response. And you need to also talk about your unique angle or your unique approach, which is really, really important. Why should they pick you? Okay, you understand the opportunity and the problem, but why you, right? So here's an example, literally a quote. I just typed this out and we're like, we'll throw this on the podcast. You can transcribe this. You can rip this off, steal it, use it. Here is what this can look like right off the bat, how you highlight a problem and you tease the opportunity. Now I'm using an example here. Here we go. I was on your socials today and I saw you're leaning into a more multi-format campaign style. You've done a great job with your photos and your reels. I did notice though that you are not fully leveraging what we see brands in your industry getting rewarded for. We call it the content variation system. To make it simple, it's creating a large amount of assets that have a lot of variation from the content from a single campaign, so your brand can keep up with the excessive posting demanded to actually reach your existing and new audiences, okay? Photos, reels, UGC, product page looping, header videos, and shorts, all of these together unify to become an impactful content variation system for each campaign that you are investing in. It helps you get the most bang for your buck when you invest in a campaign. Boom, done. Right there, that is how you highlight an opportunity and you tease what it could look like and what they're actually up against. You highlight the problem and tease the opportunity. So in that example, I'm talking about a brand. It's probably a product brand. And I'm saying there's people in your industry getting rewarded for using more variation in their content. And so you should think about how you can maximize all the different variables that come into content for your next campaign. I didn't say anything about work with me. I didn't say anything about I've been doing this for this long. I just talked about the opportunity, and then I teased what it could actually look like in terms of the problem getting solved.
Yeah, that's so good.
Point
it's so
number 1.
Much better than just, hi, I'm a photographer.
Yeah,
and I take
like
nice
your
photos.
brand. I take
I
good
like
photos.
Your brand.
We should work
Can
together.
I shoot for your brand?
Yeah, all right.
So much better
2.
and deeper. Point
you
number
have
2.
Six minutes and 45 seconds. You got it.
Point number 2 is to connect the opportunity to your solution, not just your service. This is what so many creatives do. They pitch and they go, I'm a, videographer and I just want to tell your story, right? And that's great. And it's not bad, but what does telling your story actually do for somebody, right? What does it do to their bottom line? What does it do to things that they actually really care about? And so in your pitching, instead of just pitching your services, what you do, your process, actually pitch the result that someone will get from actually hiring you. Think of like an example of maybe an esthetician, someone who does skincare, right? And let's say you've got a girl who's like, feel like my skin needs to get better. They're talking to an esthetician and they say, the esthetician goes, great, here's 3 packages of microneedling. And they're going to go, well, I don't even know what that is. Am I going to get results from that? Is it actually what I'm really looking for? Is it what I need specifically in order to get to my results that I actually want? No, you want to talk about the results before you talk about your packages and your services and all that information. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to lead with outcomes, okay? You're going to talk about why you're reaching out to them specifically. You're going to talk about the results that you actually create with your service, and then even provide, if you can, one social proof example of how you've done this for somebody else. So what this example is, as we run through this exact same example, this would be the quote in the pitch, right? We have, that's why I'm reaching out. We've helped X brand introduce the content variation system into their last campaign, and they saw, and here's the result, lower ad costs after expanding their testing. You can see some examples of that work here, hyperlink, right? So we're actually talking about the result, which is a lower ad cost, which is a big deal to a brand, and you want to stick to what are the main things that your person, whoever you're pitching, is really interested in getting results by, whether it's lower ad costs, whether it's, expanding more for their campaigns of what they get, et cetera, et cetera. Go for the results, not just your services.
Love it. So good. So you've now highlighted the opportunity and the problem, and then you've now connected the opportunity to a solution. The last step of any good, effective pitch, step number 3, is going to be simply having a very good and clear CTA, a call to action. Your pitch is useless if you inspire somebody, if you make them think, but at the end of the day, there's nothing that's actually making them do anything. You're not asking to get on a call. You're not asking to meet for coffee. You're not asking to, download something or email you back, right? So it's very important you have a very clear and simple CTA. Now, this is where a lot of creatives go wrong, is they make their CTAs really vague. They make their CTAs very passive. Hey, let me know if you ever can find time. You don't want to be passive. You want to be confident. You want to say it with your chest. Right? So it's really important that your CTA is strong. One clear CTA. That's another problem. Sometimes people will do multiple CTAs. You can book a call here. You can call my cell. You can email me back. And what happens is someone might go, this is an admirable pitch. I'm excited about this. It sounds like this is a good person to work with, but they're just busy that day. And the idea of having to figure out which one is going to be the best for them to get back to you just doesn't cut it. So what they do is, how you solve that is you have one clear CTA, okay? One easy, clear CTA, no vague language. And you got to make it easy to say yes or to say no. So this is what this could look like. Quote, I'd love to chat through how I could add value to your next content campaign with the content variation system we are seeing get lots of results for brands in your industry. I'd be happy to buy you a virtual coffee and set up a time to chat. Can you chat Monday between 1 to 4 p.m. at any point? Hit me back with a quick yes, and I'll get a meeting set up and get you over a virtual coffee gift card. Okay? Boom.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Very simple. All they have to do is respond yes. I didn't ask them to respond with, here's the 7 dates or the 7 times it's going to work for me. Just, hey, do you have any time between Monday at 1 to 4? Let me know where it is. and just write me back a yes with the time, and I will get everything else set up. And I'll also buy you a virtual coffee. It's cheap, guys. You could do like a $5 Starbucks card just to thank them for setting up a meeting with you. They could buy a coffee and have it with you there. Easy, right? Yeah. So it's super clear, no vague language at all. You've made it really, really easy. And that is how you have a really clear and simplified CTA. So here's all 3 steps again. Ready? Number 1, you are going to highlight the problem and tease the opportunity. Next, you are going to connect the opportunity to your actual solution. And third, you're going to have a really clear call to action. We have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. So to
recap, okay, we've got 3 don'ts and 3 do's when it comes to expanding and getting better results in your pitching in 2026. The first one is you don't sell yourself. Sell an opportunity or an idea, right? So don't just pitch yourself, sell an idea or an opportunity. The second one is don't just sell a vague service. I want to shoot for your brand. Sell outcomes that actually generate results they can really visualize. And then third, don't make the ask confusing or passive, but do be specific, clear, and intent with actually confident around intention of confidence of actually saying how they can respond to your pitch.
We did it.
We did it, and
we've got time to spare. That's amazing. A minute and 20 seconds. So what I'm going to tell you about for the next minute and 20 seconds is we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up at Creative Rise here over the next couple of months. The first quarter of every year is always really, really fun. We always have tons of good podcasts coming out. We always have some fun, free live trainings that we do, some tools and resources. By the way, if you want everything that we just talked about today in like a Notion doc, so you can go back over it and see what we were talking about, actually get those quotes word for word, you can copy and use them. Go to Instagram right now and simply just DM us the word pitching hack. We'll make it pitching hack, and I'll make sure there's an autoresponder to get you over a Notion template that's got everything we talked about today. And for next week's podcast, when we do part 2 of this on how to actually deliver your pitch well, all of that stuff will also go there once we release that podcast as well. So pitching hack to us on Creative Rise on Instagram, and we'll get you over that, which is really, really cool. Don't let me forget that. I got to set that up. But last but not least, we have a lot of really good stuff coming up, guys. If this stuff that we just talked about today opened up something in your mind about, wow, this really makes me feel like I could do better at this. Well, the answer and the truth behind that is yes, it can. So what I want to challenge you with is make sure you actually go out, implement this, and go send a pitch. Go send 5 pitches. Go send 100 pitches. Maybe you're like, go send 250 pitches per month, right? We're actually going to be interviewing some people recently. It just went through our mastermind. He sent out 400 pitches, 400 cold calls in the span of, what was it, like 21 days or something like that? Craziness, right? This is how you win at the game of business. You got to really work for it. But the best part about this is these clients are going to start to build. The client list is going to start to build, and you will have to pitch less and less and less and less. And eventually you might not pitch for a year or 2 years because you've got clients coming back and coming back. But if you feel like this was really helping you solve a piece of the puzzle today, there's a lot more where this came from. This is 3 pieces out of our much larger 8-piece pitching framework that we deliver and help all of our clients install inside of the 6-week Creative Rise Mastermind. We told you about Owen at the beginning of this, going from $4,000 a month to $25,000 a month in monthly recurring retainers because he really dialed in his pitch, and he dialed in a bunch of other things. Some of those other things were his pricing, his offers, really focusing on what he was selling, his branding, making sure that his brand is clear and he's really speaking to his ideal client, focusing on his network. How do you actually get in front of the right people, get in touch with the right people, pitching, marketing. How do you actually run a content system of your own for your own business so that clients are coming down your own content funnel and driving towards becoming clients of yours, whether you're in the brand space, whether you're in the wedding space, and then learning how to sell. Once those clients come to you and they want to book with you, how do you actually sell those people, right? How do you sell in a way where it's not sleazy, it doesn't feel like it's uncomfortable, or it's not you? It's very important to understand that and figure that out as a creative. If you never learn how to sell, you will have a very, very hard time staying in business. And last but not least, taking all that and learn how to scale. That is the 6 pillars of our 6-week Creative Rise Mastermind. And the great news is we talked about this a couple weeks ago, have not talked about it since. This is really the first time we're giving you guys like the actual dates on it, but February 25th is the day that waitlist applications go live. So we've run the 6-week mastermind now since 2019. We take 35 to 36 businesses every single time we run it, and we cap it at that so that we actually have attention and detail to give to people like Owen and like 430 other creatives that have gone through this since 2019. We have to have enough capacity to really make sure that we can get our hands in your business and help you grow the way that you want to be growing and install the 6 pillars of a 6-figure business foundation into your business. So we're taking 36 businesses for round 15. Applications go live to the waitlist first on February 25th, and we start the 6-week mastermind, round 15, on March 15th, which is going to be epic. And then we're going to run for 6 weeks. So if this episode was insightful for you, there's a lot more where that came from. We'd love to help you install these things into your business so you can make 2026 the best year yet. Here's what you got to do. Go to the link in the description, click on it. It's going to say sign up for the mastermind waitlist, and you are going to go there, creativerise.com, put in your email, put in your name, put in your Instagram handle. Let us know what type of business you run, a little bit about your business, and you are on the no commitment, totally free waitlist. And you're actually going to get a free sales course just for jumping on that. You'll get it emailed to you right away, which is awesome. You can start taking that. It teaches you how to run an effective sales call. But get on the wait list. You're going to get more information from us about round 15 that is coming starting March 15th, but applications go live on February 25th. Link in the description. You cannot miss it. It's all over our socials, all over our Instagram as well. But we're really excited about that. That's probably the thing that we are most excited about in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And it's the 15th time we've done this.
It's the 15th time. It's awesome. So we're so excited to see you guys on the wait list. DM us if you have any questions at all. And we hope you enjoyed this podcast. Share it with a friend, someone that you know who needs some help in 2026 with getting themselves out there more, and that these 3 things can help give them more confidence to do so. Next week, we got part 2 coming on how to actually deliver your pitches effectively to actually get them seen and get responses. And we can't wait to see you guys then.
Yeah. Part 2 is going to be epic, guys. We'll catch you guys soon. Hope you're having a great week.